Okay guys, welcome back to another episode of Full Damage on the Mindcrack Season 5 server. Things have changed. So, let's go have a look here. I've completely removed the shuffling device from here and removed the return loop going back into the hoppers up there. Reason being, I had a look in the rulebook actually, and after a round is completed, after you've gone through one of the decks and had like XYZ location, it's actually removed from the game and put back in the box until you play a new game, not just a new round. So the location cards are going to be returned to here, and the spy card would probably be returned to like this hopper here, and that way it'll be in the dropper ready to go. The dropper will act as its own shuffler, so we move all the items into here and then have a button, and the button makes a person get a random card. The dropper will act as its own shuffler and give the person a random card to this chest. In fact, this is a trap chest, so if we have something in here, it'll appear when we open this. So that's the thing that works and exists in the world. Think about it, that may be an issue. If we... Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to the one item, the unstackable items, because if we had that, there would be in a 5-player game, there would be 4 location cards and then 1 spy card. Now there's a 50-50 chance of if you're going to be the spy or not. So it's not really an even distribution of if you're drawing from the deck properly. So we'll probably go back to the items, like the location cards being unstackable, which isn't a problem anymore because we don't have the spy card being filtered out. And if we are going to put the return loop back on, I may put it back on and just have over here, I also have the part which the random item goes through, like the deck picker, location picker, shuffler thing. When that goes through, in fact I need to put the hoppers back in up there, but when that goes through, it goes into this chest, it doesn't go back into the shuffler, so I may just leave it at that and have the actual location decks returning and the spy card returning. We still won't need the shuffler. That would be completely fine. Like I said, the dropper will act as its own shuffler, and we only have a maximum of 8 players. We could even increase it to 9 players and still not have a problem just using the one dropper. So that'd be fine. That's probably what we'll do at some point. But for now, this is that'll be version 2. This is version 1. I also have this line here. Excuse me, whenever I have to record, I have to cough. I don't know why. It's really annoying. I also have this line, this button that was here before, goes and feeds all the way down here, up here to the dropper here, which has the random item in it. For some reason, this has stuff in it. I guess you're fine. Okay, yeah, that one has the random chosen number for the deck in it, and then that will pick a random one, and one of these will trigger. They will all trigger this reset line somewhere down here. Yes, there. They'll trigger that hopper there, or not that hopper, that repeater there, from the reset line, and that will flow 1, that redstone signal will flow 1 up here and around here, and it will update this block here. It will update how much power this block has. It will give it a 15 power from this repeater here. That in turn will update this piston here, which is a regular piston, I think? No, it's a sticky piston. I'm sorry, it's a sticky piston. So that will update that. And that will count these 5 stacks of items from this hopper into this hopper, which will then count them back again. But then it will not reset because this isn't a sticky piston. It's not going to drag this redstone block back over, so it's not actually going to reset. It's just gonna remain like this until the block is updated. And so that the way this timing works, it counts for about 8 minutes and 30 seconds, which is fine because the round is 8 minutes. And during those 8 minutes and 30 seconds, if this is on, it will power this redstone line, which will in turn power this redstone, which will make the shuffler shuffle here, the number shuffler. So that's going to shuffle for the whole 8 minutes, which is complete overkill, completely unnecessary. But it's just easy redstone to put it in. I don't need another timer or anything like that. So that's going to shuffle for the entire round, and it doesn't cause too much lag either, which is good. This also, the reset line comes over and pulses along here, which is normal. We've seen that before, and that's going to send its pulse to the droppers up here. So the particular dropper that has been selected, the particular deck, will count its items out and send them down this hopper line down into this dropper. So that works fine. And the other thing that happens is that over here we have this. No, we don't. We have this, which is a falling edge pulse emitter. So when this signal turns off, it will emit a pulse. So that will emit a pulse after 8 minutes and 30 seconds, or I think it's about 8 minutes and 32 seconds, but 2 seconds, neither here nor there. So after the 8-minute round has finished, this will emit a pulse, which is going to go to some kind of signal that has note blocks or lights or whatever, and they'll flash and make noise, and it'll be like, hey, the round is over, make your decision of who you think the spy is, and such. So that's all well and good. It's in a playable state. Well, it's not in a playable state, but it's in a functional state, or it would be if I had these hoppers in place. So we can do that. But it is in a functional state, not playable, because I don't have the cards in yet. But I can do that real fast. In fact, that's going to take me a lot more levels than I originally thought it would now. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, I wonder what that was. Yeah, it's going to take me a lot more levels than I thought it would, because I'm going to go back to doing non-stackable items. So I'm going to need 26 times 7 levels, which is a kind of a large amount of levels for a man to need. That hopper line is in now. That's good. We can work on the structure too, really. Don't really have any blocks to do that yet. I meant to grab some, but I completely forgot. Let's put all this stuff in. So a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about real fast. I mentioned a couple of episodes ago that there would be something that's affecting recording and stuff, and affecting some of the Patreon rewards. I am actually moving in a couple of weeks, so around the end of the month. I am moving, so I will be unavailable to obviously record. I don't know how the internet situation is going to work out, and all that kind of problems which arise when moving. So I'm going to have to deal with that. Videos shouldn't suffer. I've been recording a series which will at least air daily, so there will at least be a daily video that goes up. It's all pre-recorded. The entire series is done. So it's a new game. Well, it's not a new game, but it's a new game for the channel. It should be rather exciting. Hopefully you guys can enjoy that. But yes, the video shouldn't be affected, but obviously full damage and stuff like full damage and stuff like that obviously will not be in existence because I will not be able to record it. but that shouldn't take too long. Hopefully I get set up with internet fairly quickly, and hopefully it gets a fairly decent internet. I'm also going to have to work out a new recording schedule and stuff. The reason we're moving is my wife is changing jobs. And obviously with a new job she gets new hours, so I'm going to have to work out my own new recording schedule. I might get more time. I might also get less time. I'm also still looking for further employment because, as I've said many times, YouTube is not enough to support me and such. So I am still looking for further employment, and that will probably cut into video time as well. How much do I need in you? 4 and 6. Right, so then you should tick over. Huh? And then... oh yeah, it's going to do the whole thing now. I didn't even think about that. Ah, Jesus. Well, you can see how this works now. Good for you guys. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, let's cut this real quickly so it doesn't do that anymore. Okay. Oh yeah, you're shuffling too. Oh god. Okay, let's pop you in there. Anyway, yeah. So moving. Hopefully it shouldn't affect too many things. We'll see what happens. Just so you guys are aware, I will probably be off like the social media and stuff for that amount of time. I can just put that in there, and it'll still tick round, won't it? 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, you know what? It's going to be in this chest, isn't it? Whoops. You gonna? Nope, you're good. But hopefully in the next few weeks, not in the next few weeks, in the next week, depending on people's schedules and stuff like that, we will actually... Did I have more of it? No, we're good. We will actually be able to play this, Spyfall. Because like I said, it's nearly done. So go to your favourite Mindcracker and bug them and say, hey, Ads wants to play. Ads wants to play his new game. So hopefully that'll happen in the next week or so. Boop 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 boop. Anyway, I'm gonna get all these filled, and then we'll work on either the structure or something else, some kind of front-facing detailing work. I'll be back with you guys once we're ready to do that. Okay, so I've noticed a slight issue. Something has happened. These are latched on for some reason. If we just latch them off, let's troubleshoot this. If we just do a little bit of this action. Okay, 3 of them are still on. Oh no. Four of them are still on, actually. They should have all turned off. Okay, so it's presumably some kind of block updatey stupid weirdness that these droppers do. No? Why? No, for real, why though? Why have these latched on now? That doesn't make any sense. Like, don't be latched on anymore, please. And it's now latched that on too, because it's not pulsing properly. But why? Is it just block updatey weirdness? Because the block updating doesn't seem to... It doesn't care about that. Is that... Nope. I don't care you update my blocks. Oh man. Everything was going so well too. Okay. So let's try a couple of things. We can't... no, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. Okay, let's not try that. Okay, so problem. Solution. Non-existent right now. Oh, don't tell me I have to rebuild this frickin' thing again. That's so stupid. Yay, video history in the game. Why are you broken? For real. Hey, for real, I don't understand why this is a thing that exists now. Okay, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I don't know. I'm gonna try and fix it, and I will get back to you guys in a bit. Okay, just quickly before the sun sets, let us grab, say, 6, and 9, and 11, and 12, and 4. Sure. And let's head on up over here. So let's test this. I've replaced all the droppers that were being issues. So let's test this. Let's put in 4. Right, pulses that, and did absolutely soddle. Okay. I wasn't expecting that one, to be honest. Perfectly honest, was not expecting that. Okay, so let's get under here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You didn't pulse at all, so maybe it's you who needs replacing. Man, it's so convoluted to replace these stupid things. I'm gonna have to break that. That should be fine. Okay. Let's head on up here. Place you. Place that. Place that. Let's go have a nap and let's test this again. I hope I don't have to rebuild this stupid thing. It's annoying when redstone doesn't do something you would expect it to do and it's inconsistent. I mean, that video, by the way, is trapped in the nether. He's probably gonna die. Oh wow, you can see there. You can see Poople's oh, he's not in the nether anymore. Oh god, okay, he got out. Never mind, we're not sleeping today. Okay, so let us do this again. So put in 4. Whoops. Okay, so it sounded like that worked, but then it didn't come up. And it didn't change. Oh, I didn't even put the item in, did I? Okay. But what we're going to be able to do again, we're going to be able to hear if it comes up this time. If it can regurgitate the item inside of it. So let's put it in again and listen for it. Okay, so that is working. It's functional. It is functional. Let us get back down into here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So now with the item in it, do any issues arise? It may be that I was putting them in too fast. This is kind of what we're testing now. If I was putting them in too fast, it may have caused this. I don't see why it would have. But at least it would have made the kind of pattern we've seen if maybe I put in some too fast and some not too fast. Because it wasn't any kind of rhyme or reason pattern. Anyway. Okay, so that did turn off. Okay, that is good. That is what we expected. Let's put in 12. And okay, so that didn't pulse. So it's the blocks below that are not updating properly. The reason for that then is going to be probably that droppers can, I hear spiders and stuff, that droppers can look, and droppers and hoppers, no, I think it's just droppers and pistons and dispensers look both in their block and in the block above them to whether they will be powered or not. But sometimes that can cause some block updatey weirdness if they feel that they don't update the block to say, hey, you've now been unpowered. It still believes it's powered. So if we break this one, it will make you tick. Theory has been disproven. But 12 was the one that has a problem. Okay, so now we've broken that. Let's run back round. Let's grab 12 out of here. Okay, and we'll put that in. So now it should tick. Yes, see, now it does work. Okay. Let's try 12 again. And okay, it functioned again. So it may just be that I put everything in too fast, and through some kind of weirdness with the block updating and stuff like that, the bottom ones believe they are still powered. Why that would be causing issues with the top one and not being able to dispense that, I don't know. That doesn't actually make any sense why it would be making issues with the top one. But that's possibly what happened. So I'm going to replace all the bottom droppers. And kind of give it a little bit of a test and see if it functions. So give me a second and I'll be back with you guys then, in a second. Something. I said that in the wrong order. Okay, so I replaced all of these droppers down here. I didn't replace these droppers. It didn't go wrong here. So I'm thinking I was putting them in too fast, based on what I heard when I was placing it in, and based on what I remember doing, and just based on how it all came out. It seems like I was dropping stuff in too fast, and that's what caused the issue. Seems to be functioning now. I haven't actually tested it, but I believe it's going to work. I believe it's going to work. So let's get some of these into here. It's getting dark again. Are you for real? You for real, game? OMG Chad is here now. Goodo. And boop 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 boop. Boop, I guess. Sure. Hopefully we've got enough. Nope, that's not a command. Hello. I can't sleep now, can I? Bugger. You red-headed little guy, you. Maybe he's in the nether. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go and have a nap. No. Just getting quick. Oh, sweet. Nice. Okay. I'll wait here by the bed then. We're running out of time for today's episode 2. Hello, guy. Running out of time for today's episode 2. We spent a lot of time messing around with that, and I was talking to you about the moving situation. So hopefully in the next couple episodes we can get some kind of structure built around this and make it look pretty. Should be. There's 4 spiders on there. That spawned spiders for some reason. That's really weird. Yeah, hopefully we can get some kind of structure bit on there, work on kind of the front end play area. Nighttime, bedtime, let's go sleep. Dun, 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 dun. Done. Okay, sweet. Oh, there's a creeper now. God dang it. Oh, there's 2 creepers now. A zombie. I've also got a question for you guys. Something I've been thinking about for a while. Are my full damage episodes too boring? Because it feels to me like we don't actually ever get a lot done. Like this took me, what, we're on like the 4th episode of building Spyfall now? And it feels like I could, well, it feels like that kind of thing should be done in maybe 1 or 2 episodes. Or at least be spaced out and like mixed with other stuff going on. Like doing other projects. I don't know. Maybe you guys feel like not a lot happens. Let me know your opinions on that in the comments. That's my question for you for in the comments today is, do we need to do more stuff in full damage? That will mean I have to dedicate more time to it, which hopefully I should be able to do, but we'll see. I'll do more work off camera and stuff, I guess. But anyway, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. Like I said, we've kind of run out of time, which again, we spent all episode just working on this thing and not a lot has actually changed. In fact, nothing has changed. Are you for real? That's all we did. We filled that thing. That took us half an hour, apparently. Huh. Okay. Yeah, maybe something does need to change with these full damage episodes. Make them a bit more exciting and a bit more interesting. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions on that. But we'll have to also see like what happens after I move. I may have more time to do such things, or I may not. So we'll have to see about that. Can I make this? Nope, I can't. Okay. There's a spider somewhere. There you are. For real, is that all we did today? Did we seriously do nothing else all day in this episode? Hello. Look at you. You're a little submarine. Okay, that's enough of you. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. That's going to have to do it. I've gone off track here. I got distracted by that guy. So yes, we didn't do anything else. That's a shame. But as always, thank you guys very much for watching. And I shall see you in the next episode.